In this video, we will delve into who among the characters from the animated movie was the fastest and had the best chances of winning. Despite experience, skills, and speed, what matters most is who crosses the finish line first. So today, I will discuss the advantages of the racers and the weaknesses of Lightning McQueen, and we will find out who was truly the fastest. Please don't forget to like and leave comments. Your engagement, likes, and comments help the video reach more people, so it's crucial. Now, without further ado, let's get started. It's important to note that my thoughts and answers to this question are based on my personal reflections. Since we don't have precise data on the speed of many racers, despite 3 movies, it's up to you to decide how much you trust my assumptions. So, let's begin with the candidates. The main protagonist of the franchise, Lightning McQueen, the competitor in the first generation of cars, Chick Hicks, the competitor in the second generation of cars, Francesco Bernoulli, and the competitor in the third generation of cars, Jackson Storm. Each of these characters is vastly different from the others. Lightning McQueen and Jackson Storm can be considered hybrids with no exact real-life prototypes, only some similarities. Chick Hicks, though he has a real-life prototype, participated in races infrequently and only in the Daytona 500 inches of 1981 with a car similar to Buick Regal. However, Francesco excels in races and is in his element on the track, making comparisons with real-life cars inappropriate. Francesco and his racing car from tattoos at the Formula One festival are clear leaders in this aspect. When it comes to handling, Francesco takes the last place. Difficult turns, tracks with sandy or muddy surfaces, and rugged terrains are situations in which Francesco will struggle. He was designed solely for racing sports tracks, and unfortunately, he cannot demonstrate his abilities in other conditions. Immediately following McQueen is Storm. You probably noticed how low his suspension is. While it helps him easily overtake other racers, even a small bump can throw Storm out of the race. Chick Hicks, on the other hand, is probably the most versatile of them all. He can quickly navigate both regular and challenging tracks. However, since we haven't seen all his skills, McQueen takes the lead in this aspect. He excels in any conditions, be it mud, gravel, or a regular track. Considering his maneuvering skills and ability to handle slides in such conditions, he's the only one who can successfully conquer any track. As for speed, the situation is also a bit unclear. In Cars 3, we were shown speed measurements. McQueen reaches 196 miles per hour, and after intense training, 198 miles per hour. Storm's top speed is 245 miles per hour in the wind tunnel and 214 miles per hour on the track. There's no doubt that Chick is not a significant competitor to McQueen in terms of speed, making him faster than Chick. As for Francesco Bernoulli, who can reach speeds of up to 300 miles per hour, I don't recall speed measurements shown in the second part. But Francesco himself claims it, and I think he might have embellished his numbers. Considering he's a racing car, his speed might be closer to 220 miles per hour, which is still faster than Storm. Francesco dominates in speed, but that doesn't guarantee success on the racing track, especially when gravel, mud, or rain make the race more challenging. Driving strategy is the most crucial aspect for any racer. It involves not only speed and maneuvering but also analyzing one's own strengths and weaknesses and tactically outmaneuvering competitors. Francesco is weakest in this aspect, despite his eloquence and ability to taunt opponents. Despite the bullying from Francesco, McQueen manages to cope with the mental pressure and remains vigilant during the race. Francesco's daring nature doesn't faze McQueen, as he knows Francesco's villainous image doesn't impact the competition much. In comparison, Chick applies not only psychological but also physical pressure, making it hard to predict his actions. However, McQueen found a way to handle Chick, thanks to a reverse driving technique he learned from Motter. Chick is the strongest in causing moral pressure, followed by McQueen, as Storm managed to get into McQueen's head, a characteristic seen in opponents in martial arts when they see fear in their opponent's eyes. McQueen experienced fear. During one race, he couldn't focus, leading to a serious accident and a burst tire. After that, he faced depression and uncertainty about returning to racing. In my opinion, Jackson Storm takes the first place. Storm not only possesses dominant speed but also excels as a psychologist. He mentally suppresses his opponents, and the dialogues with McQueen and Cruz Ramirez were not coincidental but strategically planned to reduce their confidence. His racing strategy is considered the best, as he not only outruns others but also aims for mental leadership. Once again, McQueen and Francesco share the top spot in the speed competition, as shown in the finale of Cars 2. Chick completed his stage and Storm, with his psychological tactics, also succeeded. Francesco is a professional in his field. He was the winner of the World Grand Prix among other racers and knows racing inside out. Although McQueen has skills in extreme surface driving, like drifting around Hudson, and the motivation to win, these qualities are not as crucial on regular tracks, where races usually take place. Here, he cannot outperform Francesco, who respects McQueen, has extensive experience, and a speed of 220 miles per hour. It's also worth noting that Francesco won the first race and narrowly beat McQueen in the second, confirming his exceptional speed. This comparison is based on my personal reflections, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested in other character comparisons, be sure to check out my other videos and share your opinion on who, in you, our view, is the fastest and strongest racer among the main characters of Cars. Your perspective on this matter will be unique. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and leave comments. Subscribe to the channel and goodbye.